I received a phone call at about 5:15, 5:30 from Anne-Marie telling me that I should get to the hospital ASAP. When I got to the hospital, I was expecting to see a possible break or a fracture. There was Anne-Marie sitting with the orthopedic surgeon. I could not help but notice the X-ray hanging on the wall. Max's arm looked like a white curtain that had thousands of moths on it. And I said to the orthopedic surgeon, well, that doesn't look good.
Mommy and Dad told me that I had a boo-boo. Right there. The doctor said that I had cancer.
Anne-Marie and I took the boys, Alexander and Max, down to the playground, and I taught Max how to play baseball. I set him up for batting practice and taught him how to run around the bases. And moments later, when he was rounding first, he tripped and he fell on his right arm, cried out in excruciating pain, and tears were streaming down his face. So we took him home, we iced his arm. I thought it was just a bump or a bruise and something that would ultimately go away.
I asked him if he was in pain, but he said no. I knew something wasn't right, so I walked over to him and I pressed down hard on his right arm, and he screamed out in pain.
Anne-Marie didn't want to take any chances. She set up an appointment with the doctor at the hospital to get an X-ray.
I knew it was serious when I received a call from my pediatrician asking me to return to the hospital right away.
Thank God Anne-Marie insisted on getting an X-ray, because the fall that day probably saved his life. The first 2 weeks of Max's chemotherapy was a game changer.
The chemo made me feel sick and tired, and in the middle of the night it made me like throw up, and because my belly was like bothering me.
When you're taking chemotherapy and radiation, it's a sledgehammer destroying the cancer.
My hair started to fall out, so my daddy shaved my head and he shaved his head.
It was actually the summer that the Mets all shaved their heads down, so we told them if the Mets are going to do it, we're going to do it.
Max is my big brother, and I love him very much.
Alexander has played a big part in getting Max to where he is today. Alexander always hugged him and always was there to greet him when he came home from the hospital, and was the first one to give him a big hug. And he's an amazing child and an amazing brother. When Max was first diagnosed with a rare form of cancer in 2007, we started a fund called the Max Cure Fund at Memorial Sloan Kettering for pediatric cancer research. Our mission was to underwrite a lab dedicated to research, alternative treatments, and ultimately finding a cure to this potentially lethal disease.
The Max Cure Fund, which was started by Max's family to raise money and awareness for rare pediatric cancers, has raised over $250,000 in the past 18 months.
When I used to go to the hospital, I used to bring my toy lion to make me brave. Oh, can I try it now?
You want to switch?
Tell her all you know about lions.
Because it has tons of courage and it's strong.
I thought, what better message for the Max Cure Fund than roar for a cure? In 2008, we started the Max Cure Foundation for Pediatric Cancer Causes.
We did this because we wanted to help other families who are going through a similar journey. The Max Cure Fund at Memorial Sloan Kettering will continue to be the primary beneficiary, but if we are able to help a family out along the way, all the better. Max was dealt a bad hand, but in the years to come, we will look back, and it will be because of Max that the Max Cure Foundation for Pediatric Cancer Causes came to be, and it will be because of Max that we were able to make a big difference in the lives of so many families who were living with pediatric cancer.
I just want to say to all the kids out there who have like boo-boos like me, that I hope they get better and they just get treated good and be alive for the rest of their lives.
Today's June 24th, 2009, and I'm happy to say that last week he finished his treatment and he's now in remission.
I took my chemo for two years, and they told me my boo-boo went away.
It's amazing to be a father and to actually be able to learn so much from a 6-year-old boy.
Can they make this go faster?
I don't think I could have been half the person that Max is.
We are so grateful for having received so much love and support from family, friends, and people we have never met before. We feel very fortunate, and we cherish every day.